All right. Hey, guys. Sorry I've been away for a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and get started with Coral Island. So happy to be back streaming. Had kind of a rough week this week, but um, here we are, back on Friday, so that's good news. And I should be back again tomorrow night. We'll see. We'll see kind of how the day goes tomorrow. I've got some things obviously I need to do. Um, but yeah, I should be back tomorrow too. So we'll get Coral Island loaded up here and then we'll get started. So, for those of you that don't know, I accidentally deleted my entire scene in OBS the other day. Um, so, when that happened, I kind of had to rebuild everything. So, um, things might not look normal. Some of the stuff might not be working. We'll have to see if sound alerts work once we get in and go in here. Um, but yeah, we're moving along. Hey, Penny. Happy to have you there. Hey, Penny, can you do me a favor and um, use some tokens down in the bottom corner there um, to play a sound alert just so that I can make sure they're working? Oops. And then I'm watering empty spots here. What are you up to tonight, Penny? Anything fun going on? Did you work today? I assume you worked today. Oops. I'm out of water. I'll have to upgrade tools starting pretty soon here too, because it's going to start to get annoying having to take care of all these crops without having upgraded tools. I think I've got a few bronze bars already. Let's take a look, because I can't remember what I actually have. Maybe I don't have any bronze bars. I don't have any bronze bars. Well, I guess I'm going back to the mine today. I don't believe I bought any chickens yet either, which I'll have to go and do. Yeah, nope, got nothing. So we will first go and buy some chickens. Oh, it's Sunday. I don't know. Oh, it's the tree planting festival. Gosh darn, can't do anything today. Oh, I do have 7 bronze bars though. So I will be able to go into town and upgrade one tool. I'll have to decide what I want to do, I guess. Well, I guess in the meantime, we'll just go to the tree planting festival. Wastes the entire day, unfortunately. So the mayor says, good morning, everyone. It's good to see so many of you here today. And then, oh, we got ads. And then especially you, Tina. Glad to see you made it. And look at this turnout. Looks like we got a lot of volunteers. Let's get going, folks. I'll share more details when we arrive at Pure Woe Woods. Pure Woe Woods. So yeah, so we go into the mine and then we take a boat that's off to the side here that doesn't exist any other time other than for this particular event. So he asks if everyone's ready, and then he says, off we go. And then he continues on that here we are in the woods. What's left of it anyway. Illegal logging did serious damage here. That's about to change. The governor has given jurisdiction of the woods to Starlet Town, which is the town we live in. And that's why we're holding this temporary event. It's going to completely reforest the woods. So let's get planting. So the whole idea of these events that take place is really just for you to get a chance to talk to everybody in town in one place, which is great, except it's a lot to go around and talk to everybody. I'm not going to read through... Oh, so sorry, guys. I'm not going to read through all of the conversation here. But obviously, first time I've talked to Eva, so she says, nice to meet you. Her name's Everest, but she goes by Eva for short. And we'll talk to Alice real quick. I hope she has enough water for everyone. It's going to be a long day. And we'll talk to Ben. All good vibes. Except for Jim. Jim's not good vibes. And Surya. All right, yeah, I'll talk to you soon then, Iron. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate the lurk, my friend. I appreciate the lurk. I apologize for being on your stream earlier and then disappearing because of phone calls with work. So unfortunately, I didn't get to lurk as long as I had originally planned this morning. Oh, Clementine. So the cool thing that the developers did with this game, people that had joined the Kickstarter early or had paid certain amounts of donations to the Kickstarter, they actually added them to the game, so they allowed them to like create characters to be in the game, etc. So it's actually really cool, you know, to see them added to the game like that. But really, everybody just kind of says uneventful things talking about planting the trees. Just kind of the way that this event goes. So Lily Jinx obviously is one of the Kickstarter characters. We'll just run through and we'll talk to all these people. And honestly, like the tree planting event is like my least favorite of all of the events that they run in the town, because it's really just a lot of doing only what it tells you to do. There's no mini games in this event. It's literally just clean up some space, plant some trees, and then the event's over. And there's no mini game or anything in this one. I think all the other events have mini games, but this one does not. Actually, I still need to figure out who I'm going to romance. So we'll have to, well, I can't get that over there. Darn it. Anyway. So I still have to figure out who to romance. I have a list, I think, of 8 females and then 8 males. I'm completely open to romancing either. Like, I'm not against either. Like I've said in the past, I usually, my last 2 playthroughs, I romanced Suki, but I think this time we need to go a different way. So she will be off the table. We'll just have to figure out, which of the other options we want to go with. So I think that's everybody. Oh no, I think I missed her. Yeah, Eleanor. And then Raj. Not a fan. Emily. And Bree. And I think that's everybody now. So now we can go ahead and do the tree planting event. Oop. Maybe I have to talk to the mayor. So hope you brought your A game. Let's rock and roll. I think now I can go ahead and... No, can't still yet. There we go. Are you ready to start the main event? Sorry for my runny nose. I got a little bit of a sneezing attack right before everybody kind of popped in, so I apologize. So again, as I said, like, this is probably, I don't want to say, like, the lamest event. Hey, Maddie Joe. What? Thank you, Maddie. You are too kind. Thank you so much. So happy to see you. Yeah. Hi. But yeah, so as I was saying, like, this is like the lamest event that they have in Coral Island. Because there is no skill or anything involved. There is no mini game. It's legit, like, you clean up this stuff and then you come back after, and like you till some ground, and then after you till the ground, then you plant some trees, and then I think you might even have to water the trees when you're done. But that's like it. Like, no mini game, no nothing that takes any skill. So well, Maddie Joe, have you been streaming today? I've been really busy with work and stuff, so I didn't get to see if you had been streaming at all today or not. Hey, Shinobi, good to see you, my friend. All the good people are popping in. Iron was lurking earlier. I believe he's probably still lurking. Oh, you didn't stream today, but you'll be live tomorrow at some point. Oh yeah, Saturday's your date night stuff. That's right. Well, I will do my best to at least get you tabbed up and lurk tomorrow. I do have some stuff I have to do because my youngest's birthday is Sunday, so I'll have to make the cake and all that good stuff tomorrow and get it all decorated so that we're good to go for Sunday for the party. But I should be able to at least tab you up and be able to lurk. I've been missing for the last couple days. I had a really bad day on Tuesday and ended up going to bed at like, I don't know, 9 o'clock, maybe 9:30. I just that's when we found out um, that I did not get the promotion. And so um, yeah, I did not feel like streaming on Tuesday, and then Thursday, yesterday, um, because my youngest is still sick right now and has been for over a week now. Her fever started last Friday, um, but yesterday I stayed home from work during the day because luckily I have that ability. Um, and then when my wife got home from work, I went out and did work after that. So I didn't get home until like midnight last night, so I did not stream yesterday. I just went to bed when I got back. So I missed 7 Days Tuesday. I missed Thursday Night Football. It's just been a rough week for me stream wise. And then also with the not getting the promotion, and like I said, my youngest is sick. So I don't know if you guys have been around when I've talked about it, but my youngest daughter has I don't know, it's syndrome, maybe. Anyway, it's called PFAPA. It's like that's the abbreviation, and it basically stands for persistent fever, and um, there's other things that go with it, but basically, every 2 to 6 weeks, depending, she gets a fever. And the fever will last 5 to 7 days. Um, and, it's something that kids hopefully grow out of as they get older, etc. But at the end of the day, um, it's it's more of an annoyance than anything else. Like the fever doesn't do anything to her. It's not like it's causing her a whole lot of issue other than like she gets a little tired and she sleeps a little more often. Um, when she's having a fever. But so we do have a treatment plan, and normally the treatment plan works. So when the at the onset of fever, we at the onset of fever we give her an oral steroid, and it usually knocks the fever out um, within like 24 hours. But we did that last Friday, and it did not knock the fever out, and so she's been feverish for about a week now. And it's been a struggle. So I had a Monday. I worked from home in the morning, and then um, when my wife got home from work, I went out and did work, and then I did the same thing yesterday. Um, Wednesday, we had gone down to the Children's Hospital in Grand Rapids and had some tests done for some other stuff that she has going on. Um, and fortunately or unfortunately, I guess depending on how you look at it, um, she luckily um, she does not have um, she's not aspirating any liquids um, or food while she's eating and drinking. So that's good. However, we don't know what the actual issue is, so we've got to continue to do more tests. And so they had done some X-rays, and in the X-rays they found what may be an issue with her aorta. Um, so yeah. So the PFAPA, that's just a constant thing until she either grows out of it or she just has it her whole life. They said usually kids grow out of it by age 10, but it can last, into their 20s, and sometimes longer depending. But like I said, like it's really just a fever that doesn't go away for like 7 days. So that's kind of a pain. But the issues with her breathing, um, they did two chest x-rays. Um, and it looks like her aorta, instead of being left leaning like it should be, is right leaning and maybe pushing against her airway and her esophagus. And so if that's the case, then we'll have to see what the cardiologist thinks we need to do. So we have to set up the cardiology appointment, and try and figure that stuff out. So um, it's been crazy. Like, you know, I've got 4 kids, and the first 3, for the most part, have not really had any health things. My son did have a thyroglossal duct cyst, which is just a cyst that like grows right here. It kind of comes out of nowhere, but then they do the surgery, um, and then it's done. Like there's nothing more to it after that. So, um, this is the first time that I've really had um, any lengthy thing go on with any of my kids. And it's just kind of scary when you don't know what's going on. Um, it's been tough. And the most frustrating part is, you know, we all think that doctors know, I don't want to say they know everything, but like you go to the doctor when something's wrong and they tell you what's wrong, and you get treated. But they haven't been able to tell us what's wrong. And so it's really frustrating, um, to try and, deal with that, and, not have any answers and not be able to figure it out. So, yeah, it's been I don't want to say really like trying. It's not trying. It's just stressful, as a parent. Anybody that's got kids, or I mean, honestly, if you've got pets that you feel are your children, etc., same thing. When there's something wrong with them and you don't know what it is, and they can't tell you, it's hard. It's really hard. Um, oh, I can't pick that stuff. Gosh darn. Okay, let's ship some of this stuff here. We're gonna ship these potatoes. There we go. Oh, are all these potatoes ready to pick? Can we? All right, there we go. Look at that. Look at all that. So easy to do. So easy to do. All right. We're going to go ahead and ship all that stuff. We're going to pick all this. And then those will have to water real quick. Oh, fine. I'll take a drink if you say so. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for popping in. Welcome, welcome. I hope everything is going well for you. Oh, man. All right, so I always have to remember what buttons do what. There we go. I got it now. We're good. Every time I load into a new game, I've got to like try and remember, okay, what do I have to do now? And I'm sure we all I'm sure we all have that issue from time to time when we're, especially if you're a variety streamer where like you're, streaming different things every time you log in. It gets to be, I don't want to say difficult, but like you just have to remember what you're playing, and um, that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I run into issues with remembering my buttons all the time, especially like when I switch from like Minecraft to 7 Days to Die. Like my Monday to Tuesday rotation always screws me up. All right, looks like we're gonna have ads start soon, so I'm not gonna do anything special other than I am gonna go buy some chickens this morning, before I head into the mine. So I'll grab the chickens, get them settled, and then I'll head down to the mines, and I'll wait for you guys to get back from ads before I do anything else. Yeah, so I will say, oh, sorry, I'm trying to maneuver myself here. I will say that this game is probably one of the coziest cozy games, that I've ever found. So I very much enjoy my time in Coral Island for sure. All right, let's oh, we got to name our chicken. Oh, let's see here. Oh, man. All right, we're going to get a second chicken. I'll put her in here. All right, so we've got 2 chickens now. We're going to head down, make sure that they get outside to eat, and then we'll head to the mines after that. Come on, chickens. Come on out. Roll out. Roll out. Roll out. All right, so looks like we got about 1.5 minutes before everybody's back from ads. So I'm going to go ahead and clear out my inventory. Although I'll probably just get more of those things anyway. So actually, I'm going to... oh, are there bugs? I can't remember if there's bugs in the... ugh, I won't need my watering can. I know that. Don't think I need my scythe. All right. Grab that back. All right. And then we'll head down to the mines. I think I can warp to the mines now. I can. Let's get my blessing from the Harvest Goddess real quick. Ooh, stamina blessing. Nice. All right. Oh, I already did that. We're going to head to the cavern. Head down to the mine. So, I named my chickens. Oh, you probably... you can't see. Oh, are you... ooh, here. So I've got Sir Clux a lot and Mrs. Cluck. But yeah, so that's what I named my chickens. Oh, I gotta click in here before there we go. We'll resume. All right, yeah, so the chickens are Sir Clux-a-lot and Mrs. Cluck. And then I believe ducks are the next thing unlocked. And I'll go with, something like Quackers and the Duckster or something. Just funny things to... it's what I do, man. It's what I do. Yeah, at the end of the day, like, I like to have silly names or funny names. When I get pigs, I usually name them, like after the Looney Tunes characters. So I have like a Porky and a Petunia. Just stuff to keep the fun in the game, All right. Ooh, double ore. Sweet. That was good. Good stuff right there. Good stuff right there. I'm glad that you like the names, though, Nick. I appreciate it. And actually, we've already got a way down here. Let's just make sure there's no ore to get down here. As long as there's no ore, we'll just go ahead and head down. Looks like there is not, so we're going to go ahead and head down. Yeah, it's it's an easy, it's like the easy middle school humor, right? But at the end of the day, like, it's all about having fun. Strawberry seeds. It's not even summer yet. Oh, it's spring 22 though, that's why. This is so much better once you upgrade your stuff. I'm gonna have to upgrade my pickaxe sooner as opposed to later. However, I think my watering can will be first, just because, like, I feel that the sprinklers in this game are kind of costly, so it's hard to get enough sprinklers to take care of all your crops. So I usually go with my watering can as my upgrade earlier than normal. Like when I play Stardew Valley, I usually wait till winter before I upgrade my watering can, and then I try and get all the upgrades done in the first winter so that I'm just done with it. But in this game, the watering can, I feel, because of the sprinklers being so expensive, resource-wise, I usually try and upgrade the watering can earlier as opposed to later. Oh, let's see here. Oh, there it is. All right. Let's take a run through real quick and see if we've got... No, there is no ore nodes. Ah, there are ore nodes this time, though. All right, here we go. So I feel like the combat in this game is much easier than the combat in Stardew Valley. It's just my personal opinion, although I think anybody that's played both would most likely agree with me. Oh, look at that. First try. First try. Ooh. And what do we got down here? Alright, now I got the hammer. I can bring the hammer down. Ooh, I always forget what buttons do what. Gosh darn. Alright, so we're going to move the hammer up here, because the hammer is much stronger. Let's see what I can catch fish-wise, hey? Oh, goodness. Oop. Alright, here we go. I feel like the fishing is also much easier than Stardew Valley. Not that fishing is hard in Stardew Valley, but I feel... So, if you suck at fishing in other games, which is understandable, the fishing in this game is so much easier. I mean, even with the lowest grade fishing rod, unless it's one of the more epic fish, it's pretty easy to do. Because it's more of a don't break the line than keep it between this spot and this spot, which is kind of tough sometimes, especially when you're first starting out. Oh, shoot. I don't have space in my inventory. I might have to eat this cherry, actually. So let's do that. Let's eat the cherry. Then I'll pick up the fish. There we go. Because I feel like... Yeah, so that can still be donated. This can be offered and donated. So yeah, definitely need to do that. And then I'm out of space in my inventory already, which is such a pain in the ass in these games. Like, you know, it's just so hard to manage your inventory in these games when you're first starting out. Let's see. I don't really have anything else I can get rid of, although I can trash the trash, which I think is probably worth it to pick up the earth essence. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, You know, I remember when I first started playing Coral Island, when it first came into early access, and my son came in the room and he's like, "What are you playing?" And I'm like, "Coral Island," and he's like, "What's it about?" So I started explaining it, and he's like, "So wait, it's Stardew Valley?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, but it's like Stardew Valley with better graphics." And then I'm like, there is the whole clean up the ocean. You can turn into a mermaid, you know, once you do that, that kind of stuff. Um, you know, and it's just one of those things where it's like, yes, it's kind of a clone, but you know, Stardew Valley is a clone of Harvest Moon. You know what I mean? Like every game borrows from other games. I mean, that's the world we live in nowadays. It's just like music, you know. There's so many songs that are like copies or they stole this riff from that song, etc. There's just so much of that because there's only so much original idea you can have to a certain extent. So there's lots of games that are, you know, either reskins of a different game or they borrow heavily from another game, etc. But at the end of the day, like as long as people have fun playing it, like it's okay to borrow ideas, you know. Um, that's just my opinion, of course, but um, I think that you know, it's one of those things where if you get all bent out of shape about something being borrowed from one game into another, um, are you truly a gaming fan, or are you just someone who wants to complain about this, that, or the other? I just feel like there's so much complaint in the video game space nowadays. Um, I don't know, man. Like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, I am an Xbox fan. I didn't used to be, but I am now. Um, Originally, I was PlayStation all the way, and then um, I decided to get an Xbox. I've been very happy with it since I got it. And you know, people get all bent out of shape about exclusives or you know whatever. And really, at the end of the day, just be happy to play great games. Like, why does any of that stuff matter? You know, just my opinion. Mm-mm. Oh, let's put that in there. Do I have charcoal? I do. All right. Good, good, good. Put that stuff away. Put that stuff away. Put that stuff away. Let's grab our tools back out of here. Oop, shit, that was the wrong thing. This needs to go up, up. Grab that water can back. And I just want to double check. Oh no, I was wrong. Strawberries are in spring, but I'm out of time. Can't plant them now. It's already the 22nd. Um, so I'm going to have to just put those in a chest here. All right, we're going to go ahead and put that in there. Throw that up there. And that'll be it for now. We can go and donate this stuff. We've got time. Yeah, I know. So I thought strawberries were a summer crop in this game. They are not a summer crop in this game. So I cannot grow the strawberries, unfortunately. I'll have to wait till next year, or until I get the greenhouse, which I am very far away from right now. So I think I'm gonna donate the tang, but I'm gonna go and offer the tilapia. So I'll go up to. I got time, right? Yeah, I got time. I'm gonna go up to the harvest goddess and let's grab this flower along the way. Also, let's get our bug net out just in case, because it's nighttime And I don't think I've caught fireflies yet. Can't remember. So what's good with you, Nick? What do you got going on? Anything exciting? Oh, no, I don't want that way. Oh, shoot. That was silly. I shouldn't have done that. I need to eat these cherries so that I can actually walk at a decent speed. Can't believe it's already 11 o'clock. Shoot. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh, I'm sorry that you've been sick, man. That's terrible. Well, I hope that if nothing else, the tests give you answers. I don't think you were in here earlier when I was talking about my daughter, but my daughter's got some health issues, and it's frustrating when you know there's something wrong, but you don't know what it is, and you don't have a treatment plan or any idea what needs to be done. So hopefully, whatever the tests are that you need, get you some answers, because the lack of answers is probably the hardest part to deal with. Ooh, all right. So I can craft mason jars, which allows me to pickle things and make jellies. So that'll be nice. And I made a bunch of money. So that's good. Good, good, good. Moving on to day 23 of spring. And the next season change is in 6 days. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's been kind of a trying time, but I mean, she's been a trooper kind of through the whole thing, but um it's a struggle for me, I'll tell you. I just want her to be okay, you know. So not easy. Not easy. Do 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 do. All right, so we're gonna go and pet our chickens. Pet, 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 pet. And we're gonna go ahead and. That's all right, Iron. I can say the same thing 6 times in a stream, man. You know how it is. Hell, I got you to start your stream over for me today because I missed half of it, and then right after you started over for me, I had to leave again. So, yeah, no, I will answer whatever questions you have, my friend. Ooh, double crop. All right. I got a turnip. That turnip's not ready. So it looks like ads are going to start soon. So Iron, that would be a perfect time for you to ask questions, because then anybody that already heard the answers won't have to hear me say it again. See, it all worked out, man. All worked out. Go ahead and throw that daffodil up there. I'm going to sell the rest of these crops, though. It's already been donated and shipped. All right. Let's head over and break open these geodes. All right, ad time. Oh, goodness. I apologize for my yawning. Hi, Zara. Do. All right, so we're gonna open these. Oh, how am I? How is my kiddo? Um, yeah. So, okay, so you already know a bunch of the stuff, man. Um, so all right, so you want to know how am I? So I'll start there. I am just fine. I am a little tired today, if I'm honest. Um, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm fine. My whole work day yesterday kind of got jacked up, and I ended up having to work later in the afternoon and the evening because I had to stay at home with the youngest there because of her fever. Um, so yeah, so I didn't leave the house until like 4:30. So like I got home around midnight or like quarter after. Um, which is late when you're out working and you're driving in the dark. And I mean, I live in Michigan, and I'm sure it's similar to where you live. Um, you know, there's deer and other wildlife on the sides of the road, etc. So yeah. So, but other than that, I'm just a little tired. No big deal. Um, my youngest is doing fine. Her fever was gone and then came back today. So my wife did take her to the doctor this afternoon, um, and they checked her for strep because they thought they saw like some white spots on her tonsils and whatnot and in her throat. However, they said it was not strep. They did the rapid test, and the rapid test came back that it was not strep. So we just kind of got to wait that out. But other than that, she's doing fine. So another gentleman got the promotion. Well, let me do this real quick. So Jim says, "Oh, it's you, Tinoff," and so I get to ask him what he's doing. So I'm just going to ask him why he's throwing rocks. And he says, "Why am I throwing rocks? Because I want to." He's a very friendly guy. However, he apologizes and says he doesn't mean to sound cold. It's just something that we used to do. He dated one of the other women on the island a long time ago. But anyway, his wife and himself used to do this, silly contests who could skip it the most, etc. Yeah, so it's funny too. Like he looks snooty, but he's like the cook at the little shack up here on the beach. Um, but anyway, his wife told him that uh, she liked that he never held back when he was trying to beat her in this game. Um, and then he drops this picture, and I'll pick it up and I'll look at it, and it's him and his wife back when they were young. And he says that I should return the picture to Jim at some point. So, anyway, Iron, you asked who got the promotion. Guy's name is Brian. He's actually a really good dude. He's been with the company for like 15 and a half years. So he's got more experience than me with the company. Um, I'm not mad that he got it. I'm mad that I didn't. He is qualified. He will do a fine job. Do I think that maybe I would do a better job? Sure. Um, there are advantages to that I have. Some things that I am better at than him. And then there's things that he's better at than me. So at the end of the day, I guess we just got to wait it out and see how it all shakes out, Um, but yeah, so Yeah, that's kind of what happened there. All right, so what else? Um, yeah, so yes, so it was the gentleman who I said if he got it, it would be fine, and I understand, and all is good. That is who got the job. The gentleman that would make me leave the company did not get the promotion, so I am not leaving anytime soon. Um, my, I would say my boss, but he's not my boss anymore. My old boss that got promoted. Um, he basically told me that it sounds like I'm, quote unquote, next in line as long as I fix the few things that they mentioned that I need to improve upon in order to have gotten the position. So Nick, you asked what I do for work. I actually work for the largest tortilla company in the world, which is a very quick and easy Google search if you wanted to do that. But basically, I'm a sales manager well, actually, a sales representative for said company. And so I go to stores and make sure that our distributors are doing what they're supposed to by having the right products in the store, etc. And that, we can secure extra space, etc. So that's what I do. I drive all over northern Michigan. I cover everything from like the thumb of Michigan straight across to like Big Rapids area, as far south as like um, Flint and Owasso, and then all the way north, including the whole Upper Peninsula, and then parts of Wisconsin. Very small part of Wisconsin, but part of Wisconsin. Um, yeah, so I drive on average 6,500 miles a month. I just got a new car. Company pays for the car, thank goodness. But I just got a new car. I picked it up uh, a month ago, but I had a week's vacation in there, so it's only got like 4,800 miles on it so far. But yeah, in 4 weeks I put on, or 3 weeks I put on 4,800 miles. So lots of driving. Oh, I'm gonna go see if I can snag a bug up here. That's okay. I can't remember who it was. I was talking to somebody the one day, and it was in my own stream, and I asked them. I think it might even have been Iron. I asked where he lived, and he told me, and then I didn't remember when I asked him again. Um, a couple days later. So I think we all kind of have that problem sometimes. I was watching TikTok the other day, kind of just scrolling through things, and I saw like a famous, or whatever, uh, a streamer that gives like advice on TikTok or whatever, and she was like, you should keep a notepad by your computer so that when you have people that are in your stream often, you can write notes about them so you can remember. But like for me, I usually do a pretty good job of remembering most of that stuff. And honestly, I feel like genuinely remembering or admitting that you don't remember something. Um, Now, see, so it wasn't you because whoever it was, they lived in Kansas. So it wasn't you. Uh, Maybe Shinobi? Maybe. Um, but I remember you talking about being in North Carolina. See, this is the thing, man. Like, there's so there's so much information that we share in our streams with each other that like sometimes it's hard to keep it all straight. Yeah, see, that's how it goes. We we all got to try and figure this stuff out. Um, but no, I mean, at the end of the day, like if somebody asked me a question that they've already asked me before, I'm not going to be offended by that. I mean, obviously they care enough to ask, right? So, um, at the end of the day, I don't really think that there's any reason to get too bent out of shape about that kind of stuff. Okay, so that needs to be offered. This needs to be offered and donated, so I'll grab both. Offered and donated, grab both. Yeah, I mean, there's just, I mean, at the end of the day, if we're being genuine people, we know that we don't remember everything about people we see every day in our lives either. We talk about things come up, and sometimes we'll remember things and sometimes we won't, and you know what, that's okay. We are not memory banks that just keep everything. It's just not how it is. So all right, look at that. Look at that. All right, so now I need to go donate these other items. I still need 14 items before it's going to unlock being able to fast travel to the library. That's such a pain in the butt. Fast travel to the library is like one of my favorite things. I need to take a drink. I need like a cool sound alert for take a drink. I'll have to think of there's got to be one where like somebody tells somebody to drink. Although I'm out of sound alerts that I can add in. So I'd have to replace something. That makes me sad. I want unlimited sound alerts. How do I do that? Is that something we can do? Oh, goodness. Sorry for my sniffling nose over here, guys. Oh, one more item and I get a gift. Gosh darn. Oh, let's see. So tomorrow, like in game, not like in real life, tomorrow I need to go and upgrade. I need to go and upgrade my Tangia. What? Huh? What's Tangia? What? So, oh, I'll have to look into that, Iron. Thank you for that. Yeah, so fun fact about me, I do not blow my nose. I will continually snort it into my nasal cavity until I can't take it anymore. And then I just like do the whole like I do not blow my nose. I used to when I was younger, and then once I grew a mustache, I no longer blow my nose because I don't want snot in my mustache because that's disgusting. So that's okay, Iron. So this is the thing, man. Sorry, Nick. I apologize, my friend. Yeah, so Iron. Yeah, so it's funny. When I was younger, like in my late teens, early 20s, I used to just grow like this part right here, like just the little goatee part at the bottom. Because I couldn't, my facial hair did not grow up here. And then I finally just started, trying to grow it, and I let it grow for a long time once. And then once that finally happened, I was able to grow it. So now I have like the whole full beard thing. But for the longest time, I couldn't grow most of my facial hair either. So I don't know if you were around, Iron, when I said it earlier, but yesterday while my youngest was napping. I was messing around with my scenes in OBS because I wanted to make separate scenes for my PC gameplay, for card capture gameplay, that kind of stuff. And so I was going through and I was doing stuff, and I thought what I was deleting was just a source from a scene, but I accidentally deleted the entire scene from OBS, and so I had to start basically fresh, and that was terrible. I was very sad after I did that. Oh, shoot. Yeah, now that you say that, like, I've seen you on camera. I don't know why I was. Oh, my God. Oh, see, I told you. I am tired tonight, guys. I am tired tonight. Oh, shoot. Ooh, Alice is my friend. We got one whole heart now. All right, so we need hold on, beard pants zipper. Well, if you grow your beard long enough, it gets to your pants zipper. Yeah. You can do that. I can wear it as a scarf. That's something else, man. I don't know very many people that can say that. Who needs cozy games when you got a beard long enough to wear as a scarf? That's all I'm saying. I'm out of water in my watering can. Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. Yeah, so it has been quite the week. Oh, you know what? Did I even come and see my chickens yesterday? I bet you they did not eat because I don't think I let them out yesterday. Oh, they did. We're good. There's eggs in here. We're all set. Whew, scared me for a minute. Yeah, so it's been quite the week between my youngest fevers and the no promotion and crazy work schedule. Like, it has been a week that I am very happy is over. I am glad that I am off the next 2 days. I'm really bummed that my boss is no longer my boss. That sucks. I mean, my new boss is fine. Brian's a cool guy. I like him. I just wish that Bob was still my boss. Like, okay, so if you look at my sound alerts, it's very evident that The Office is my favorite television show. But yeah, so The Office is my favorite television show, of course. And today, it looks like we're gonna have ad start soon, guys. So except Iron is ad free for me, thanks to BGM. But yeah, so The Office is my favorite TV show. And so today I sent my boss, who is no longer my boss as of 5 o'clock today, I sent him the clip of when Jim says goodbye to Michael. And, he tries to say, Michael tries to say goodbye to Jim, and Jim is like, no, let's save it for tomorrow when we go to lunch, even though Michael's actually not going to go to lunch with him. Because Michael's actually leaving the next day or today, but he's not telling anyone because he doesn't want to say goodbye to everyone. And so Jim says, we'll save it for lunch tomorrow. when I can tell you that you turned out to be a really great boss, best boss I ever had. And I sent that to Bob today. Um, and of course, like, because I'm a big softie and overly emotional, like, I was all tearing up after I sent it to him. And then he sent me back like a crying emoji, like the one tear coming down emoji, but it's just nice to have a boss like that you like and respect. And um I he still works for the company, like, he didn't leave, but like, I'm gonna miss being able to call him every time something happens and I need help with something or I have a question. I'm gonna miss that now. I know I can still call him, but like, he's not really supposed to give me direction anymore. And so it's gonna be a different dynamic, and it's gonna be tough to get used to for the first few days. But it'll all be good in the long run, I think. Like I said, the new guy it's a good guy, and it'll all be fine. But um, it's just one of those things. So I've never gotten far enough in this game to like get this fixed up where like you can use the recycling center. I've never gotten that far. Um, I have cleaned up the whole ocean before, but I've never gotten far enough to use the recycling center. I don't know, maybe you can't ever use the recycling center. I have no idea. I can break that with a bronze pickaxe. Well, that's good to know. I do not have a bronze pickaxe. Oh, you know what? I should look and see how much a barn costs. What do I need for a barn? Oh, wait, no, that's what I wanted. Gosh darn. Barn, 3,000. I have enough wood. I need 100 stone. Let's go see if I have 100 stone, guys, because I can build a barn today. Get cows tomorrow. Or 2 days, I think. I think it takes them 2 days to build the barn. I just realized that I need to change my gameplay window because my watermark in the top left corner completely covers the info in that top left corner. I'm gonna have to change that. Maybe I'll put it in the bottom right hand corner. Yeah, it it was shitty, man. It was bad. But I said something in BGM's Discord about it, and I was like, man, I can't believe I did that. And he's like, I've done it before. And then somebody else said they did it before too. And somebody else was like, oh, I'm going to be working on my scenes today. I'll make sure that I don't do that. And then that made me feel better because, like, knowing that you're not the only, oh, God bless. How do I zoom in? Oh, this way. You're not the first person to have something happen, and you're not the only one to make that mistake. That's always nice. I always appreciate, I guess I got to move forward one, hey? I always appreciate knowing that I'm not the only idiot to make a mistake, All right, so... Oh, no, I don't want to... No, not that. This carpenter. Let's see. I don't want any of that stuff, though. I will need a mill in the long run, but not now. Oh, see, like the fish pond and the insect house, those are both good things to have. What I usually do is I build a shed and then I move all of my animal food processing things into there because it just seems to work so much better. But I gotta have gold bars for that, so I got a ways to go before I can do that. These, I need gold essence from kelp, which I don't have. And then gold bars. So yeah, so I'm stuck with not being able to do any of that stuff right now. Can't even get silver bars right now, so nothing else going on with those farm buildings right now. All right, let's try and grab this wasp. Whoop. Gotcha. All right, we'll go this way. See if we can catch. Oop, there's a butterfly over here. Get to it. Oh, I got it. Alright, we'll open this. These candied tree seeds, man. What a waste I feel like those are. Well, what the hell am I going to get rid of here? Guess I'll just get rid of this, eh? Oh, there it goes. Alright. Pick that flower, then we'll come over here and pick that flower. Can't get that mushroom because my hands are full. I really need to expand my backpack again, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. I think I need a lot more money for that. Can't pick the wasabi. Ooh, I need that beetle, I think. Hurry, 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 hurry. Get him. Haha. Alright. Leaf beetle. I'll come back and pick him up after I empty my pockets. Oh, my eyes are really irritated at me today. It's because I didn't get enough sleep last night. Alright, we're going to go over here. So, yeah, okay, we can sell all that stuff. Go ahead and sell that. Alright. We'll go back and get that leaf beetle. Go get the leaf beetle. I think, though, because I am tired tonight, guys, and I know that you are both very understanding, fine people, that I'll probably end my stream early tonight, in the next little bit here, just because my eyes are starting to really be unhappy with me. Oh, I already broke this. Yeah, I know, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. There's just so much that went on this week, and I think that I'll be back. I think I'll be back tomorrow to stream again. I think. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about Sunday. My in-laws will be here. They're gonna stay the night because the girls don't have school on Monday, but my wife does have to work. So I think that Sunday night might be a no. And then Monday, I think they're staying again Monday, but I don't know. 4:30? Where the hell do you live, man? Oh, I should have known that. I actually have I have a friend that used to help me run my Ultima Online server that's from the UK, and he is 7 hours. I want to say he was 7 hours difference, but maybe not. Maybe it's 5. But I know that there was a time difference, and I'd be lucky to catch him a lot of the time. But yeah, I should have guessed it was someplace European for show. Yeah, I'm gonna use up all my energy today, chopping down some trees and stuff, and then I think that'll be it for me today. I appreciate you guys stopping in. Oh, see? Man, Iron, I think you are a much, much, much smarter man than I. I always think that I'm smart, and then like I talk to people like you, and I'm like, oh, I'm not really as smart as I think I am. But no, I do want to thank both of you for being here. I appreciate it. As I work on at least a week behind. As I work on getting rid of all my energy. But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I do thank you guys for popping in and being here. And like I said, I plan to be here tomorrow. As of right now, anyway. That may change throughout the day, which I know everybody understands. But yeah, I think so. Since I missed 7 days Tuesday and Thursday night football, I think that if I stream tomorrow, it's going to be one of those two games, and if I stream again on Sunday, it'll most likely be the other of those games. So, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Probably be back again tomorrow. That would be awesome. I would very much appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, it's I very much enjoy what we do when it comes to the streaming stuff. Like, it's just, for me, it's relaxing. It's nice to have people to chat with, especially because, I'm going to play games anyway, right? But to have somebody to chat with is just nice. I appreciate, again, both of you guys for popping in. And I will talk to you both later. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. I don't know what you have going on, Iron. But I always appreciate, because you always pop in. So thank you very much. Side note. So today I finally got approved for being able to go live on TikTok. So I went live. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I went live on TikTok today for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. Like, I did not do long at all. Because I'd never done it before, I just kind of wanted to see how it worked and what it was like. So I think I'm going to try and figure out how to go live maybe like Wednesday nights or something when I don't normally stream, and just kind of see what I can do with TikTok. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I just like doing this stuff. Like, this has just been a lot of fun for me. This last month, as a matter of fact, my 1 month streaming anniversary was actually Tuesday. And I did not stream that day. But yeah, no, I've had a great time, and I hope it continues to be a great time. But thank you guys again for being here. I definitely appreciate it. That's good to know. I mean, and that's the thing, right? Like, for everybody, it's different, Nick. I think that you cast a wide net to see what you catch, and then you build on that. I've seen a lot of things where, like, they're like, oh well, you get more from this, you get more from that. If you do this, it's better. If you do that, it's better. And really, at the end of the day, I feel like just letting the stream go out wherever is probably the best. And if people catch it somewhere, that's just awesome. That just works out best. I follow a guy now that he was talking about how, like, some streamers try and funnel people into one specific social. And really, at the end of the day, if you start to do that, you're going to alienate some people, because you're taking them off of their preferred platform to watch you somewhere else. And so like my thing is trying to broaden my horizon instead and figure out how to get all of these different streaming things working in a way that works best for everybody. So anyway, all right, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. um I hope to see you tomorrow, and we'll talk again soon. um yeah, see, exactly, like if I was solely on TikTok, then you wouldn't be able to be there. And that's the thing, like I actually like Twitch the best, honestly. um I get no interaction from YouTube at all, but I stream every stream I do, it goes on YouTube and Twitch. And I usually put my clips on TikTok just to try and generate buzz and get people to find me on Twitch because um in my experience, people that are on Twitch usually are on Twitch to watch streams and are on TikTok just like doom scrolling or catching clips and then using those clips to find people over on Twitch. So that's just been my experience, but I know that it's different for everybody. But anyway, all right, I can say goodnight 18 million times because I am from the Midwest. And Midwest people say goodbye for 45 minutes before they actually say goodbye. But I am out of here. I appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Thanks again, and